Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Wildermyth. Last time we left off, we had a absolutely disastrous time and I got totally bopped and put into my place. And this time, hopefully that doesn't happen. This squad is still here. I would like to finish building the bridge so we could actually go take care of this incursion. So, there we go. Bridge has been built. Could I send this squad in there to potentially defeat them? I don't think so. I don't think so. I could maybe take out this. I would still have to scout this tile and everything, wouldn't I? Yeah. I would still have to scout and everything. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I could take out Zanloff Forge, but I think scouting this tile is probably going to be the best thing that I can do at the moment. Pillaging Gorgons have arrived at Markraw. Soft Garden has been revealed. Now we move over here and help defend. Wait. Gather units. Oh, okay, yeah, I do have to gather them first, so let's get them back over here. Now attack. Yeah, 4 farmers will join the fight. Dismiss. Okay. The Gorgons have come. Bleak bellows rise from the ground, the beast full of bloodlust and indigo bile. How should the defenders respond? All the trees and green things, they look after us today. Okay. Charge into battle, take the fight, use your knowledge of the land. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one again. Bryn Bars is the highest chance. The immunity ranks, yep, absorb uncounted fire. Okay, so we gotta do this again, and then now that I've scouted that place, I'll actually be able to take this out. Stunt chance doubled, and all enemies take damage. There's a Gorgon, a Geist, and a Bartoth. Sorry, farmers, for dragging you into this. Oh my god. Okay, this is partial cover. More difficult to hit with ranged attacks. I can't actually shoot that, so I'm gonna move out here and attack Bogmore. Not really much of a point, is there? I'm not gonna hit it, but yeah. Let's see. I mean, getting armored up as much as possible is probably not the worst call. I'm not opening this door so that they can't get to me. I want to take this out and this out first. There's probably also something else spawned up there. Does the Geist have... Okay, how far can it move? The Geist. Let's see, you. What's your movement range? There we go. Okay, so you can move to, like, right there. I'm so used to just being able to, like, hover over the enemy and it'll tell me their move range, but... Yeah, so it can only move to right there. That's not bad. But if I hover over them here, it'll tell me. Which is nice. So I gotta hover over their portrait, not their model. Or sprite, I guess, in this case. Their little art. Okay, and you're a warrior... Okay, you're also warrior. Okay, the raccoon's revealed. Let's move right there just for the extra armor. Okay, and then Koba and Vera, or Vara, can get in there. Question is, what do I want to do? I can't even target this thing with an interfusion if I wanted to do that. Let's see. Yeah, the tools are quite nice. What does the clay pot do? Shark trap. Pins on the floor, pinning and dealing damage to any enemies that step on them. Or barrage. I'll take the barrage. I could barrage the Bogmore. Bam. Dead. Just like that. That double stunt chance coming in clutch. Okay, so now the question is, what do I want to do here? I have an 87% chance to hit you and it will hobble you. I have a 79% chance to just kill the raccoon outright. The Geist can't get in range anyway, so I'm gonna shoot the raccoon. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, the Geist can't reach us. And then Brynbar can also do something. Log. Vine Wrench. Yeah, send vines out to grab a foe and drag them to a specified tile, dealing damage and pinning them. I need to get Brynbar into that position. For sure. So let's move you right here. I can interfuse into this. Yeah. Wild Grasp. Draw on an enemy, dealing damage, and this drags them to a specified tile. So yeah, we are going to... Wild Grasp would have been a free action if I hadn't already used Interfuse, but... And then, yeah, I want you to move back there. Boom! The stunt damage. Okay. Yeah, see, the mages are just so strong. My god. So incredibly powerful. And we're gonna move some of these these allies down here, because most of the enemies... Oh yeah, Ragers can just run through this stuff. I actually did forget about that. They can just run straight through it. Boom. Alright, let's select you, open the door. What happens? Okay, there's the Bartoth. Okay, I did actually manage to damage you. That thing is scary. We have good cover. Okay, you're gonna need to get down here so you can kind of help out, but I think generally we're pretty much fine. I think we are a-okay. What is this? What do these tiles mean? Does that mean more reinforcements are gonna come in if I take too long? Maybe. That's a scary thought. Yeah. Kill all enemies, more are coming. Yeah, it says right here. Destroy your foes to advance. Okay. Well, that's not fun. Okay, Brynbar. Roots and shoots. Grow up to 5 plants in an area. Plants grow on half of all possible tiles. So... I'll stay in the log because that's just very useful. But I will move right here and strike you, which gets me a tree. Yeah, Brynbar seems very strong with all of this focus on, you know, being able to just interact with plants so well and everything. It's very, very nice. Okay, you have already taken your action, so you just gotta wait now. Koba. Don't suppose you could reach any of this interesting stuff. Could reach the mossy rock. It's good cover right now for them, but let's interfuse into it. Disc. I can't reach you. Yeah, I can reach the barricade, but not you. Okay, but we're in there should I need it. And the barricade is probably good cover. Alright, Vara. Where do I want you? You could get in and murder someone really quick, if need be. Let's, open door. And then move you all the way over here. We gotta be ready for when these enemies come in. Good cover. Foe card. Scrambling through the shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. Okay. Kill all enemies. Okay, so it was just one raccoon that showed up. That's it? Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. There we go. Good armor shred. Disc. Discus right here. Yeah, you. Really? I can't hit the Bartoth. It's out of range. Damn. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Let's, are these lit? No. Splinter Blast. I guess I could just Splinter Blast you. Oh god, yeah, there was a Gorgon too, wasn't there? There was a Gorgon too. Okay. Vara. Is that thing over here? Yes, it is. Hello. Gonna silk. Oh, damn it. I was thinking that was gonna be free, but no, not anymore. Because I was just gonna do that to get behind you. I should have moved like right here. I didn't know exactly where the raccoon was when I was moving in here. And that was a problem. Okay, so we should, with Brynbar, withdraw. Yeah. I could also try to get Brynbar in here. So let's withdraw. And move you all the way down here. I guess I do get stats from being interfused with something, so maybe I should have stayed in there a little bit longer. Let's see, let's get you all the way over here. If I need to use the farmers for bodies, I will. And that might become a thing. Let's see. I mean, there's not a lot of good ways for you to get in and actually attack here. Because you don't have Guardian, so the farmer warriors are like extra not useful. Okay. Luckily we have good armor. So let's get right here. Shoot. The Gorgon. Okay, you do have a pickaxe. We can move you right here. And you can strike. More armor shredded, good. Your armor is mostly gone already, so we're good there. The discus. Okay. Can nearly kill both of them or guarantee the kill on the Bartoth. But I think my other characters will be able to... Oh, but you dodged it. Oh, you would dodge it. What a jerk. Okay, well that's annoying. Let's see. Roots and shoots. Interfuse, there's nothing really good for me to interfuse with. The lantern is lit, so... If I get out here... I can interfuse... Not with the lantern. Damn it. I thought I would be able to. I wish I had moved up just slightly further now then, because I could have attacked the Gorgon. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna spawn roots and shoots anyway. There we go. Some plants. Enjoy. So this is you. You can go get behind cover, I guess. Ow. A farmer might go down. Okay. Pinned and we took a little bit of damage. That was my bad. There we go. It's dead. Bye-bye, Gorgon. And... now we just need to finish you off. Which shouldn't be too bad. Koba... Let's see, you still have... this. I need just like a little bit more damage. But these plants actually kind of caused an issue. Get up there, please. Swap weapon? Throw knife. Screw you. Very tired of you. And... yeah, I would love for you to be able to shoot. Wild grass. Grasp. Yeah, that looks good. Let's use that. Wild grasp. Come here, you. There we go. Okay, once again, Mystics are busted. They're so good. Alright. Enemies improve. Gorgons have extra armor. Okay, I mean, that is a little bit scary, but not terrible. The best part of this is we didn't really even take that much damage. So, I can't actually go assault High Cobb Grove now. Or I could get rid of the stuff at Zenloff. Clear out Gorgon sites to get more time. So, yeah, we want to get more time. So, let's go over there. Dahlia's returned to action. And Eve is still healing. So Dahlia, if you could go over there and scan, I guess. New card is added to the draw of deck. Deck is more dangerous. The old card is replaced with a new stronger card of the same type. Rager 2. Thrixel. I'm canceling this because I have the LP to do so. Because that's just a stronger Rager. That'll just be harder for me in the future. These other ones I'm not even really seeing yet, so it's not that bad. But that would be terrible. Eve's returned. 37-year-old warrior. Okay, Eve. So you are back, and you did get maimed, right? How exactly does that affect you? You have a little prosthetic there, or a peg leg, I guess would be a better word. Okay. It doesn't look like early middle-aged. You don't lose any stats for it, which is nice. Okay. Cool. Neato. So, that is good. They should be able to handle this. On the road to High Cobb Grove. Pastoral Quarrel. No one's taken care of this road in a while. You listening? Yeah. Hey, you ever think about farming? Well, I mean, if we weren't fighting all the time and actually we didn't need to? You had a bit of land like this, what kind of things would you grow? I have a fondness for olive trees. In all their gnarled majesty, wouldn't mind tending to a grove of my own. Olives, huh? Hadn't thought of them. First thing that came to mind. I'd go with potatoes, probably? Something easy to make a meal out of. Potatoes are great. Boiled, mashed. Ivara, how about you? What would you grow? Huh? I guess How about poison? No, probably goats, I guess. Well, but why is it farmers? How about poison? I feel like Maro would say this. Dreadthorn berries, grey gum leaf, that sort of thing. Am I going to ask what I do with it? Now. Anyway, I was just... Sun's getting low. This place was a farm once. Yep. So I hear the road's bad? Bad road? Pinbar said so. I don't know. Plus 0.5 speed. Ooh, that's good. Okay, Bartoth, a Gorgon, a Geist, and a Bogmore. Only 4 enemies, so not that bad. Stone Spirit. I would like a Stone Spirit. Okay, well, first things first, let's send Vara in here. Oh my goodness. That's not what you want to see. Not what you want to see at all. Stone Fox. Partial cover. The statue is really good cover. Partial cover. There's a lot of rocks and stuff here. So, let's see if we can find some good stuff to interfuse into a basket. Constrict, discus, discus, discus. It's mostly disc. I was hoping for the shark teeth thing. That would have been really, really good. But for now, let's interfuse with probably the basket. Yeah. And then I can interfuse into something else even, so let's do the tentacles as well. Okay, and then Koba, you're also probably going to get into the same spot. So let's interfuse mossy rocks and stone tentacles. And these things are just gonna get eaten up as soon as they walk over here. Search? Revealed? Search? Oh, have they not found me yet? So, alarm. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. God, the Geist moves far. Come back, Stone Spirit! Laura. Let's grab it. Hopefully you don't get revealed. Thanks for the exercise. I was feeling kind of doughy. Stone Dagger or a Legacy Point. I guess these are not always worth to get. Yeah, I could just change this out for a Stone Dagger. I'm just gonna take the Legacy Point. Run free! Okay, good. We're still kind of behind cover, which is nice. Alright, disc. Yes, I want to attack something with you. Okay, so you or you. I mean, the Geist is kind of a problem at the moment. Select the source, so you'll take less damage. I'm gonna hit you first. Blocked? Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to spawn a bunch of trees in our way. And plants and stuff. And then I am going to constrict you, I suppose. Because you might not be able to reach us now. I think you might be too big. Let's see. So, you can nearly reach me. I wonder what your range is, though. You might still be able to hit Brynbar. Definitely I'm gonna want to do a constrict on you, though. So, there you go. Okay, you can reach me. That's what I was worried about. Ow. Pain. Okay. Let's see. Throwing knife on the Gorgon, followed by like a bite. Oh no, I think the bite would just be better to do. Yeah. We're in kind of a sketchy spot over there, though. Let's see. You... Can't believe that attack got blocked. That screwed me so hard. It was pretty terrible. I can compulse someone to move. So, I'm gonna compulse you. I could compulse the other one, though. Probably the Geist, yeah. Yeah, never mind. Let's compulse the Geist to move. You go all the way back over there, please. Thank you. Now, disc at you. Yeah, that seems like a good call. I think that's the most damage I can do. Yes. There we go. Now, I don't know what I want to do with Vara right now, because she's kind of in a terrible spot. So, I think I'm going to hold off on that a little bit. You're, of course, hurt. Your armor has been shredded. So... If I attacked you... I could kill the Bogmore. It seems, with this. You're still constricted, you're still hobbled. Or they're not currently hobbled, but they would be. Yeah, the only one that's hobbled is the Bartoth. So I could like hobble the Geist or the Gorgon. But no. I think using this is the better call, to just have one less enemy to deal with. There we go. Good stuff. And now you. question is just, what would I want to do? So I could throw a throwing knife for free damage and then, like, escape to partial cover. And maybe that would protect me, but how far can you two move? Nobody would really be able to reach me if I got out of there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw a throwing knife at you. We stunted. Now I can move over here. I want to make sure I can still attack too, though. Yeah, so hopefully I can still hit them from over here because I want the good cover. Ooh, wait, this is full cover though. Good cover? No, it's good cover. Never mind. Okay, I can still attack from right there. So we're gonna move over here, do a through shot on the Gorgon. There you go, and you're hobbled. We might actually make it through this. 0 damage. 4 damage. We might actually make it through this. Okay. Now, we're still in these two things. I can throw a disc and hit just the Bartoth, or I can hit this. Brynbar, you could... Okay, so no, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna compulse the Geist up here so that the Discus will now hit both of them. Assuming it hits. There we go. Even stunted. Dunzo. Alright, now with you, Silk Step does end my turn, so I can't do that. I could use a throwing knife, though. Then I guess I could have bitten instead. That might have been better. But this will probably still kill you. There we go. Okay, you're down. Now, I just need to take out this Bartoth, which I can constrict it. No movement for you. Okay, I think we're alive. I think we have done it. Oh, you cheeky little bastard with your dodge. Fine. Bite. Launch. That's right. Okay, we survived. And I stopped them. That's good. I'm now a Bronzehorn Hunter. After a ranged attack against her or any adjacent allies, Vara counters with a ranged attack of her own. Ooh. Okay. Quelling Moss. Vara has coated her weapons in Quelling Moss. Her melee and ranged attacks apply Poison 1. As an action, she can toss a flask of burning moss that applies Poison 2 to all enemies in an area. That's fun. Great Howl. Once per combat as a swift action, grants +2 speed to all heroes for 3 turns. +10 retirement age, +15 charisma. Upgrade my wisdom. I do like the poison, but I feel like generally poison wouldn't be that crazy right now just because we do big damage. I usually take out most things in like 1 turn. Obviously that's going to get harder the further we go, and poison would definitely be good against things that have a lot of armor. I feel like you already have enough free actions. Could be good, just a general buff I can give to all heroes, because it does apply to everyone. Vara has coated her weapons in Quelling Moss for melee and ranged attacks. I do think I'm gonna get this. This sounds good. Owlwise knee pads. Currently we have bear strength. This increases potency, so I could salvage them for some heartwood. I guess I'll just give Eve some extra potency. There you go. Guy steals extra damage. Yay. Alright, we're done there. You're scouting that. So now we just need to get over here and actually investigate the altar. So, you three... Let's see, you're scouting this hog field. I actually might want to just cancel that. Send you to do this as well. So just cancel your other stuff. Get everybody grouped over there so we can kind of do that fight. Because we're running out of time. Lizard Fur Forest has been revealed. And I can assault the altar in just a moment. Alright, and Brynbar's got a little bit of healing. Good. Final fight of the chapter. When this fight is over, the chapter will end. Make sure you're ready. I think I am. I think I am. Let's go. We get free upgrades here too. Wasn't imagining it would be quite so picturesque. Something horrible is definitely sleeping here. Cavern of the Sea Spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marbled blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. Mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade, but Brynbar spots it and leads the way inside. Smell that? What do you reckon that smells like? Smells like the ocean. Remember, you're like the character that likes reading, so... Careful, there's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Brynbar follows his own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. Smoother down here. Look at the ceiling. Seems to go up and up. Something glinting too. Slime or something. Hopefully not alive. I do wish he didn't point that out. Anything could be up there. Guys. Huh? This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. Oh. Okay. Vara, open the door. Ha! Calabyne, towering, reeking of algae and old water. It stalks sedately on its stony limbs while the world quakes. Shockwave. Attack targets and enemies adjacent to the target. Immune to compulsion. Move through scenery and stomp it flat. Sweeps its massive claws, tossing foes aside. Okay. Not fun. Not fun. Eve, if you would so kindly, get in there and guardian up. Dahlia, you also get in there and guardian up. Koba, can I have you interfuse with something? Let's see, what do I want you to interfuse with though? Obviously it's not going to make it past them, so... It does have ranged attacks, though. Yeah, attack target and enemies adjacent to the target. Okay, so we do have to be careful with that. Shoot. Would do, like, barely anything at the moment. Discus. Steel Fire. I probably want the Steel Fire. Bone Lance. Ruined Pillar, Bone Lance. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna steal some fire. For sure. And burn. There we go. So now your warded is lower. Okay, so I can throw this as a free action. It also applies some poison. Honestly, I may just keep throwing knives. I don't really want to get in there right now. I guess it would be better just to switch to my bow though if I want to do that. 6 damage. Yeah. There you go. Okay, and then Brynbar. Let's spawn some roots and shoots. And then I want to interfuse with one of them. And Vine Wrench you. Gotcha. This tile. Wait, Vine Wrench? Select. Oh, you're saying select the target tile to move them to. So you can't be compulsed. I can Vine Wrench you, though. Oh, I actually wanted to keep you there. Wow, you're a pushover, huh? Yeah, you're a pushover. You, can't really do anything to me. You can't really do anything to me at all. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I send in 5 characters especially. Queen of the Ancient Sea. Alright, let's get what we came for. She wonder how that thing lived down here, where it came from. The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Brynbar approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like. Grand. It radiates legacy and power. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? Poem is an oral heirloom. My guess is that the hero queen who wielded this lance... That the hero queen who wielded this lance in antiquity was actually a Gorgon. Interesting. Most stories are spun to suit the teller, so it's kind of emblem to them, maybe, of a past hero. As Brynbar grips the spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. The sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. Even I don't believe we'll survive if we stay here. I found the Petroglass Sea Spear. A great spear? Ooh. Well, this is probably going to be for Dahlia. So, stunt, +1 stunt damage, stunt effect refunds an action point. The Spear of an Ancient Hero Queen, made of an unbreakable glass that swirls with deep-sea hues. When swung, it seems to whisper and lowly roar, like a distant ocean or a crowd of frozen souls. Yeah, we're giving that to Dahlia. Since you're the one I wanted to, kind of make into the two-handed user. Raccoon and Bartoth? Okay. Escape. Gorgons will keep coming. Okay. So, let's get you all the way down here. Eve's action is already done. Let's have Vara be the one sitting at the door. And everybody else just kind of crowd around. We'll wait for the rest of the turn here. Alright, now Eve, you catch back up. And we are going to get out of here. So, open door. There they are. Endless fight. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. Flock of crows can ground even a great eagle. They're numberless. How do we survive? We're not trapped. They're entering from a different tunnel. Skitter Squirk. Please say you know where to go. Escape is the only option. Well, if she's right, our fight might still be open. Let's avoid as much fighting as we can. Okay, so we just need to get out of there. Or get over to there, so... it doesn't seem like it'll be too bad. Let's Guardian up. Koba. Wow, there's like nothing for you to get into there. So, you're just gonna have to run in and shoot, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing to interfere. What is this? Rocks? Kadisk? That's probably better than just shooting, at least for now. Yeah, I can at least possibly kill the raccoon. Good, that worked. Okay. And now you. So, I already used my free action. I can get in here and just stab you, though. Let's see, a bite would do 5 to 7. Whereas... my dagger would just do 7. So yeah, we're just going to do 7. Oh my god! Jeez, you're scary. Okay. Okay. Roots and shoots? Could try to spawn some down there. 'Cause obviously I want to try and kill this thing this turn if I can. Don't think I'm gonna be able to, though. Yeah, there's like no good way to do so. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. It survived with like 1 HP. Oh wait, yeah, the poison will finish it. There we go. Gorgon has spawned. Great. This is Eve. Get in here. You. Silk Step? To here. I guess I could have just had you run forward, but... Deals 1 magic damage when passing through. So Brynbar can just tank this. Yeah, I understand the risks. That's fine. We just have to deal with it for now. Dahlia will take big damage though. When does this stuff expire? Maybe I just stand behind you for now. Yeah, it cost me 2 warding shield, it's fine. Okay, Guardian. Raccoon has spawned. Okay. So, we're just gonna have to run through. That seems to be the case. Yeah. Get in here. There's the Gorgon. If I swap my weapon, can't even hit you. So, well, we know where the Gorgon is. Brynbar. None of this counts as cover for now. How far can that thing move? Not very. So, get in here. Interfuse into the statue. And I can spawn some, like, trees over here. Just in case. Some plants, rather. So, Eve, you're just gonna have to take that damage. We gotta get out of here, so... Yep. Dahlia. Go, go, go. Ooh. Could I interfuse and hit them with 5 range on Wild Grasp? It's a little bit too far. There was a thought, though. Okay, that doesn't provide any cover, so I definitely don't want to do that. Blinding nearby enemies. I think we're just gonna wait. Rager. There's the Gorgon. Okay, the Gorgon is now visible. We're fine. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with you? Probably just move you, like, right here. I will dash to get into that spot. You. I move you up here. I be in... It's not until I get to there that I actually have the range to interfuse into what I want to. I could just compulse you to walk back up there, though. I also could have attacked you. So yeah, I probably should have attacked you first, but it's fine. Brynbar. Let's see, there's nothing really useful I could do with you for the moment either. So let's wait. Let's wait. And let's just send you up here. So... get a little bit more knowledge about what's happening. Are they not at the door? Where are all these enemies that I was talking about? Oh... Koba's pinned. That sucks. Actually. Yeah, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. Okay, so... let's go ahead and shred that armor. And then do a big strike. Okay, and then you... get in and do nearly the same thing. Okay, that's a dead Gorgon. We're fine there. And look at that, we got Wolf Called. After a successful kill, Dahlia's allies gain +2 speed for this in the following turn. Good, good, good. So... nothing useful for me to fuse into. I actually missed that. Let's see. I might be able to partial cover. Let's see. I move right there. Okay, there's the raccoon though. How much damage could I do? Bite is a free action. I'll take damage from the raccoon. It does 3 to 5 damage. So we will live. If you even hit me. I'm gonna kill the Rager. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I just killed it in one hit. So I don't even need to worry, I can just run back out here. Okay, never mind. Good. And get Bryn Bar all the way down here. So that raccoon might run up behind Koba and hit. Yes, that is exactly what you're doing. Okay, but Koba, run. Sprint. And so I'm imagining I have to get every single character out. I imagine this is like an escape mission in XCOM. So I'm just making a run for it here. And we're gonna hope that's the case. Run, Eve! And Bryn Bar. You all the way down there. So Vara and Koba might actually be able to make it out right now. So let's get Vara. Yep, it is every single character has to get out. Wait, can only one? Oh wait, never mind. I was wondering for a second. I was like, can only one escape at a time? But that was my last character. So, no, we can all escape. I was about to say that would be really weird. And out. Bye bye. I do like that there's escape missions. Those are usually pretty tense. Brawl Guard. Yeah, this is just a straight up upgrade for you, so sure. Enjoy, Dahlia. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's treasure in our hands. Should be joyful, but we know a clash is coming. The land of ours is bleeding from its roots. Mouths of beasts, our own homes. Winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. Okay. 10 years of peace follow. Here we go. And then, these are all the things I get. So. Victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. Good. We needed that. During the years of peace, Bryn Bar wondered what other things the Earthen Witness had seen, so he hiked up on the clear night. The fire smoke swirled into fantastic shapes, though any actual tales proved hard to follow. Bryn Bar went back to the place he grew up and was tempted by old acquaintances to remain there. But in the end, the past proved an unwise place to linger. Dahlia performed experiments on monster parts, things she was able to convince Vara to donate to the cause. No significant weaknesses were found. It's okay, hitting them with pointy things seems to work fine too. When Dahlia told the lore keepers that Donnyberg Hung was restored, their leader nodded curtly, and the rest of the keepers set back out for it without a word. Maybe curt nods are the height of gratitude in their order. Koba and Vara's wedding followed river tradition. They placed painted stones in a boat to represent all the cares of their old lives, then they sent it downstream. So Koba and Vara did get married. I mean, I only had them flirt once. We didn't really see much other flirting interaction with them. There were a few scenes where it like seemed like it was flirting, but... The night celebration would carry on long, lit pink and lasting in everyone's memory. Not having doubts, are you? No, I wasn't. You do have a unique way of conjuring them, though. Koba, Foxpath, and Vara's son has reached adventuring age. Branstar has joined the Protectors of the Odd Fist as a mystic. Interesting. Branstar. Yay! Welcome. Interesting, we have our kids that join us. That's fun. As a mystic, you acquired a knack for interfusing into things. Yes. Okay, Humanist. When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain bonus damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. Naturalist was fun, but we already have that, so you're gonna go Humanist. Mechanisms apply poison to enemies who step next to it. Yeah, and then we can upgrade various things. During the years of peace. Transformations. Advance Vara's transformation. Wolf Arm L. You get access to Wolf Claw. Vara rakes a nearby foe with her monstrous claws. 4 to 7 damage plus 1 to 2 bonus damage plus potency. Okay, you're almost completely wolf. Oh, that does take away your ability to use a bow, though, so you're gonna have to go to a crossbow instead. I mean, I prefer the crossbows, but I kinda like you having the bow, too, so... I'm gonna say no, actually. I'm gonna say no, because I don't want you to lose access to the ability to have your bow on, because I already have somebody that's using a crossbow, so no. Even though Wolfclaw does sound like it'd be pretty strong. Okay, so as far as upgrades go for various characters, I would not mind upgrading your Great Axe. So... Because, yeah, you definitely need it. You're using a wand... like Koba. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, +2 spell damage, +1 warding. And this gives +2 spell damage, +15 block. This is pretty cheap to make. Heartwoods and spell threads, I have a lot of those, so... We will give you... I mean, I could even give you a really crazy one, but... We'll give you the Elm Wand of Geos. Craft that for you. Create. So there you go, Brandstar, you have a better weapon. What else do I want to do? So you have a two-handed weapon with the Great Axe, and you have a one-handed weapon. I would prefer to give Eva like a shield, but... what else do we want on other characters? Would like to upgrade your bow, so it's just better. Yeah, because right now it's a little bit disappointing. One spell thread, it takes all of my heartwood, but I use this character so much, so... Create. Alright, upgraded you there. Now, are there any things I would want you to have? So... Apply poison. Applies 2 poison to your weapon. It will be delivered by your next attack. Poison enemies will take true damage at the start of their turns. Usable twice per mission as a swift action. It will pin the foe for 2 turns. Okay. I would like this. Eve hurls the throwing net. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. I think I do want that. It just costs 2 fabrics. Giving, having more ways to pin enemies is just nice in general. Now the question is, who would I want to put... Give somebody the ability to put poison on their stuff? Probably you? Or I could just have more throwing net. You have to use your pickaxe for that to work, though, so... Let's see, we have 12 ingots left. Can I upgrade anyone's armor? Let's see, Traff. Extra armor, warding dodge. Okay. Had to step away for a quick second. So, what do I want here? This gives me warding and dodge. This gives me less speed, but armor and warding. I think I would rather this than just the higher chance of dodging. 6 hides, 2 fabrics. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now everybody at least has like some 1-star armor. At the very least. Which I am quite happy about. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so... With that, I mean, all I have is like ingots and a few things left. A dueling sword, huh? Eve... Let's see, we have... Mace hammer is 2-handed. I need ingots and hides to make it. I could make all the way up to a level 3 dagger for you? Startooth. Low range. Less shred, higher stun damage, more flank damage though. Yeah, so that's like the best thing I could make. Greatsword 2... I would like to make you a better, like, Because obviously I want you to be able to have this out at all times, and potentially have a shield at some point. True Blade. Plus 5 accuracy, plus 10 block. I mean, that's pretty good. 6 damage, higher accuracy, higher block. You can also have a dueling sword. Plus 5 accuracy, plus 10 stunt chance, plus 10 block. It just does less damage. Huh. Has the same range. Yeah. I just get 10 stunt chance instead of 1 extra damage. Yeah, let's grab Thunder Flash. So yeah, now you'll always have your little net out, should I need to use it. And then we can leave the two-handed weapons to this character. Dahlia. Alright, I think that's probably all I'm going to be able to do right now. Yeah. Alrighty, next. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. Seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dams of dry times were swept away, as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from churning floods. You think our Ulstrix poisoned the weather? After all this time, wow. Hi, with that? How? With what? Beyond nature's whim, something demands this, a Gorgon's will. I can commune with water. If you can do the same, then perhaps there's... Oh, someone's at the door. Strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge, here in a common dwelling, and all very soggy. Arnon, you say we're natural allies. Care to explain? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Koba and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife, she sent me. You believe that at my advanced age? Grew up here in Baydesher, you know. Looks different. You look like a different, like, race, basically. These two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. Ugh. You know why the... No, everyone knows. It's those Tentaclasts, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They set it in motion and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea. Right, it shouldn't be. The Great Balance should be unassailable. Somehow they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps back down our warrens. It is Ulstrix. I knew it would be. Ulstrich? Oh, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. Beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slipped by them? That's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. Didn't be missed. We have proof you're not going to betray us. Here, aren't I? Put myself in your power. Certainly gives us an option. Strange one, but this weather, these floods, what else can we go on? You want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense... Arnon thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. Here's a... Oh, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, I'll dry it. It'll dry all crinkly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. There, learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom and these lands all save. Shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an additional monster card in every battle. Okay, so I gotta meet Arnon, and then a tile will flood in 350 days. So yeah, the Gorgons are causing flooding. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.